Talk to me. What's going on? Give me what's new. I haven't seen you in a while, Chris. What's going on with you, man?
Uh, just dealing with some family things and some stuff with work and everything like that. But then, you know, I always have that like I'll sit back and I'll either watch you on YouTube or I'll get an email from you about like, other people submitting and just doing different things and just like really appreciate you sending out those emails and keeping people optimistic because there's a lot going on right now, you know.
You're
And like
welcome.
at
Yeah,
like
man. You gotta stay around the campfire, man. Life is life, and huh? That's what I'm
mhm.
hearing. Stay around the campfire, as they say. You hang around the barbershop long enough, you're gonna get a haircut. You're right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, man. I don't know what's going on for you personally, but I just hope that stay around the campfire.
I'm just rolling with the punches. There's only so much that I'm able to do, but it keeps me optimistic. I go in and like to be honest, I just haven't been submitting as much as I'd like to because of all these things with work and other things that are just happening out of the blue. But, I know that if I need to go back in and then just start submitting again, I'll be able to do it like no problem, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
How, how many do you think you got submitted so far this month?
I haven't gotten anything done, but that's because of all the running around, you
Yeah.
know. But there's no excuse, what's name James really just been keeping me on top of things. He'll send me a text and be like, "Hey, how many have you submitted? Hey, what's going on with you?"
Yep.
So I really appreciate him like just kind of stepping in and just keeping me going and everything like that because it can be a lot, you know.
Yep. 100%. Have someone that's accountable, have someone in your corner, man. I'm telling you, man. I think I said this a lot of times, but I'll say it again, man. The biggest thing to get you through whatever you got going on is just like submit, submit, submit. Because once you get that win or you get something that comes in, it takes your focus away from other things that you got going on, and it's good because I tell people all the time, life is gonna happen to us all, man. Life is gonna happen to us all, but we gotta stay focused. Yeah. Cool. Everyone's hopping in. What can I help you out with today, though? Anything specifically you want to, any reminders, anything you want to catch up on? What's up, Gary? What's up, Latanya?
For me,
Yeah.
like what like when I reevaluate how I've been approaching everything, I've been thinking, okay, because before I would always target the 5 year contracts and everything like that. And like I always wanted to just swing big. But then like after submitting so many, I'm like, maybe it'd be a better idea for me to take a step back and really just go for the one and done, just so I can gain a better understanding of the process. And because if my time is limited and then I go commit myself to a 5 year opportunity and I have all these other things happening, I don't know if it makes much sense for me. Like if I go for just a one and done, I can schedule everything, have people go out, get the job done. And now I have enough experience to get more confident to go after the next one. So,
Mhm.
like, part of it has been me kind of reevaluating what it is that I'm looking uh, to accomplish and just like taking on things that really kind of fit where I'm at right now. Because before,
Good.
when I started the program, I had way more time to where if I were to win one of those 5 years, it would have been, something I could easily, but with all
Right.
these other things happening, I'm just like, okay, let me just kind of readjust, you know, and,
Exactly.
and approach things a little bit differently, you
And
know.
that's an amazing observation because I was just talking with Chrissy just yesterday. Her big one that she won, and
Mhm.
she's like, I spent 12 hours ordering books. I'm like, what? She said, yeah, the government wanted like 5,800 books for whatever she got going on. And she had to go and there were not 5,000 copies, but 5,000 individual ebooks. So she had to go source every single supplier, every single person. She said she spent about 12 hours doing it, and it was a lot of her time. And she said, you know what? The next time the next school year comes around, she's gonna hire out. She's gonna hire someone to help her do this sourcing because she got a big contract. She's making seven figures over 5 years, but she's got a lot of time to put into it. So you're right. I think you guys a great observation. It's like the big, big ones, especially the ones that are like seven figures, things like that. I tell people it's a full-time job. I mean, honestly, I know Claudio will probably agree with me on there, and even Carl, if he hops on. Carl got that big contract a year ago, the one big one for the fire extinguishers. He still does it. It's still like it's not full time, but it takes a lot of his time, and it's just that one big one, right? So that's a good way of going about it. Chris, did you see? And this is just for anyone. I don't know. I was looking today. I saw this one. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. Let me see. Hey, what's up, my friend? I'll let you get back to the video, but real quick, I've helped people make 6 to 7 figures a year in government contracting. No joke. Our students have been awarded over $100 million in contracts. Again, no joke. Hey, listen, do me a favor. Check the link above me or above my head or below and check out one of my master classes. I'm doing some free trainings on Friday at 7 p.m. I don't do them often. I kind of do them as I have time. So click the link, go to the website. We have middleman101.com or thecontractingblueprint.com. Either way, they take you to the same place. But come check out a masterclass. It's a free training by me. It's an hour training. I go over government contracting, and then we'll see if we're a good fit to work together. Talk to you then. All right, peace. Only because it's like, I think this is the type of stuff that's good for everyone here. But just let me see if I can find it. I was on Sam earlier, and I was just scrolling. I think it was some type of, oh, look at that. Boom. I put gym. This one right here, gym floor resurfacing. That's due September 1st. I don't know if anyone's already bidding or not. Probably, I don't know. Stop me if someone's already bidding on it. But I thought this was a really good one. I'm not bidding on it myself, but I saw it. I was like, okay, gym floor resurfacing. Chris, like, this is kind of stuff that I think that you should be shooting for, or anyone here, of like, okay, it's, for the Department of Defense. I think it's a place I think it's an Air Force base. They got some pictures of, we got racquetball courts. We got, I'm going to show you all the pictures here because I thought they were kind of cool. We got some old floors here. Then we got gym floor 2, and we got gym floor 1, right? This is brand new. This is like an example of something like, if I were you, that I would go after. Like, oh, okay, let me go call some floor companies. Let me go call some commercial floor companies that do wood floors, and let me, send them some pictures or whatever it is, and find out how much it costs to, resurface these floors. And like you said before, I think it was Chrissy's not here, someone else is here. I think we call them in our industry. We got one and done. We call it one and done, or we call it, 5-year, 3-year contracts. Honestly, one and done is a lot better than 5-year. Obviously 5 years are more money, but one and dones are like, at least you could just kind of, get it behind you, focus on getting the quote, getting it finished, and then being done with it. So this is up for anyone. I'm gonna put it in the chat, but does this make sense? Like is this what you're looking for?
Yes. I mean, like, I've been looking at things like this, and just regardless of like what the next code is, like just different things that maybe sometimes people may not even be interested in, that I was like interested in learning about, and really to do those one and dones, because another thing that I was thinking is that it also helped me build rapport. Yes. Like if I have 2 or 3 of these and I'm winning, and like I can get the one and done and everything like that, then like as I'm building rapport with the subcontractors and the contracting officers and just different things like that, then I think it'll be an easier way to start going for things that, like, more aggressively for things that require a longer length of time to complete. So just re-strategizing, but I think it's all part of the process, and I just keep myself optimistic like that. So
Agreed. But the best thing for you to do now, man, is go get your subcontractors. Go do it. Like, do it tonight. Like tonight, even during the class or after class, like go, this is my list. Like, do you have something already on your list? Are you ready for aiming for, like, do you already have things picked out?
I had looked over a couple of things last night that I was interested in. I think about like two different ones that I was looking to do.
Okay.
And then when I was talking to James, he was telling me about how like in the training, he pointed me to where you had did a solicitation one day and everything like that. So I'm like looking forward to going back through and looking at that too,
Yeah.
you know. But
You know, a lot of
mhm.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's just, like I think it's more me than anything. It's like, taking a step back and saying, okay, I got to make this priority. I got to make that priority. Of course, other things are going to happen. And it's like, pushing through that, but, just trying to, put everything in its place. That's all, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Hey, we're here to support you. Shoot me an email. Let me know what's going on. We're here to support you. Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. Thanks for checking in, man. Thanks for checking in with me. Appreciate it.
This is the best decision that I've made in a long time for myself. There's so much information that's being shared with us right now. Just yesterday, I had a major aha moment. I know today I expect another aha moment too. Just absorb like a sponge. That's all I could tell you, man. Just absorb like a sponge, because guess what? We all will be next. Guaranteed. We all will be next.
Aha moments, he's dropping golden nuggets. He's doing it again today. But what I liked the most was, I spent time putting together a list of opportunities I was looking at, and we looked at them, and we selected one, and we just kind of talked about it. Did he help me really narrow in and focus on what I need to be looking at? And to me, that's just like, I've already got my money's worth today. I can just stop.
Just full disclosure, I had pushed and went all the way through everything: registration, website, NAICS codes, set aside, all of that stuff set up, page code, all of that's been done. Myself, I was at a point to where I didn't know what the next steps were. I asked a couple of questions yesterday, got clarification, and that was great. I didn't ask any questions today. I've been listening, because it's hard to articulate, but it's almost like you don't know what you don't know. But to listen to the other students and Dr. West and the response and all of that triggered things for me. I'm like, oh, and I would write something down, or I'd take a note. It's great to come with specific questions, but just to sit and listen to that detail and listen to what some other people are experiencing and some of their questions and challenges, and you can be like, oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, this is a great session. Very happy that I did this.